am unable to comply, please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
What is up, all my N7 Frangulums? It's TGAN here, and today's headline, Mass Effect is getting its long-rumored adaptation. Just the other day, one of the creators of the Mass Effect series dropped some news, and we wanted to take a deeper look into what he said exactly and how this could play out and how this could affect the Mass Effect series and the Mass Effect IP itself.
Sic semper tyrannis.
But before I get any deeper into that, don't forget, if I could quickly ask you to take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps a brother out, and it goes a long way. Now take out that Omni tool, and let's dive in.
Why is it always claws and guns? Can't we piss off a fuzzy planet? Still dangerous, but hey, bunnies.
Jesus Christ!
A live-action Mass Effect TV series is in development at Amazon MGM Studios for release on Prime Video. The series is being led by showrunner Doug Jung, known for his work on Chief of War, Mindhunter, and Banshee, and he joined the project in June 2025. Daniel Casey, writer of Fast and Furious 9, is serving as a series writer and executive producer. Filming for the series is projected to begin fourth quarter of 2026. The project has been in development 2021. The adaptation is expected to explore the expansive Mass Effect universe, introducing new storylines, though it remains unclear whether it will be a canonical adaptation of the games.
Oh yeah, but more of the stuff in the thing where stuff goes in.
And just the other day, on N7 Day, Mike Gamble, the executive producer of Mass Effect, dropped a little blog. Quote from Mike Gamble: "The writer's room is going strong, and we've got a lot figured out about how it fits within the Mass Effect canon and where it sits in respect to the new game. The show will explore a brand new story within the universe." So that's it right there. The show will explore a brand new story within the universe's timeline and will be set after the original trilogy. So it won't be a retread of Commander Shepard's story, because after all, that's your story. That's kind of the big piece of news right there, that they're going to have a brand new story set after the original trilogy. Instead of giving fans a faithful adaptation of the game, they decided to just go for something brand new and wing it.
I'll be back to work in 30. Maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes.
And some gamers are not okay with this. Others, like me, I'm fine with that. I want them to do exactly what they did with Fallout. They nailed Fallout, and they took the same idea of that. We're using the lore of the world and making a new story, even though it's essentially just like how the games are structured.
Or not.
BioWare and Amazon are collaborating to make a new story set in the Mass Effect universe. Translation, we're too scared to touch Shepard because we all know you'll riot. Remember what happened when they changed Shepard's hair color in the remaster? People acted like someone deleted their save file. Game adaptations are hotter than ever right now, and now Mass Effect is joining the lineup. But instead of Shepard, Garrus, and romance options, we're getting quote-unquote fresh faces. Well, I can't wait to romance NPC number 4.
It involved the weapons biometric data, Solarian intelligence, and a Hanar prostitute with camera implants.
Seriously?
Some fans are nervous because Mass Effect to them isn't just a game. It's a personality test disguised as a space opera. It's about making hard choices while saving the galaxy and seducing aliens. Responsibly, of course.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
Because if they get it right, we could finally see the Mass Effect universe expand beyond Shepard's storyline.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
More aliens, new conflicts, new political intrigue, basically the Expanse, but with cooler armor and more flirting. So maybe an original story is the safest way to explore the universe without breaking hearts. And let's be honest, if Amazon gives us another Shepard romance scene, it's going to melt the Prime Video servers.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
Every studio wants a shared universe. Sony's doing it, Netflix is doing it, and now Amazon's going full gamer mode. Give it a year and they'll announce Super Smash Bros., the multiverse saga.
You're about to get your balls smashed in, kid.
So just for fun, I'm used the evil AI to just come up with ideas for what a Mass Effect TV show could look like. And it actually came up with some pretty cool names. 7 different name options. Some of them are pretty good, and I actually made sure I told it to like use the information from the story from the actual universe, so it wasn't just kind of randomly making up stories and then saying it's in Mass Effect.
I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
So the first one they actually came up with was Mass Effect Afterlight. The premise, set 10 years after the destruction of the Reapers, the galaxy struggles to rebuild under fractured alliances. The mass relays are only partially restored, leaving star systems isolated and desperate. A new protagonist, a reconstruction agent working for Andromeda's initiatives, returning expedition. The covers a sign that a rogue AI collective is reverse engineering Reaper tech in the shadows. Mass Effect Legacy Protocol. Premise: the Council has collapsed. Out of chaos, a new Citadel Council forms, but a mysterious Asari extremist faction known as the Shattered Mind begins assassinating key leaders claiming to preserve Shepard's dream. A former Ensemble operative haunted by the war is forced to investigate a conspiracy that reveals Shepard's genetic code has been secretly cloned to create perfect mediator. But the clone may not want peace.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Mass Effect Rebirth of Omega. After the Reaper War, Araya Taluk returns to Omega to reclaim her criminal empire, but finds it rebuilt as a neutral zone governed by idealists. A new protagonist, her reluctant enforcer, must decide whether to support Arya's ruthless pragmatism or the fragile democracy trying to take root. Mass Effect The Leviathan Codex, which is one of my favorite titles. Deep sea scientists on Kaji, homeworld of the Hanar, discover a dormant Leviathan survivor that awakens and begins communicating telepathically, not as an enemy, but as a prophet warning of a new cosmic threat born from synthetic organic fusiones.
Excellent.
Mass Effect The Last Spectre. Premise: the Spectres, once the Council's elite agents, are now disbanded, deemed too dangerous in a post-war galaxy. A rogue Spectre refuses to stand down and discovers a plot to erase all AI life forms, including Geth survivors. Mass Effect Project Helios. A secret Cerberus splinter group survived the Reaper War and has been experimenting with combining human DNA and Reaper nanotech to create post-organic evolutionaries. When their experiment escapes, a small crew of scavengers becomes the galaxy's only line of defense. Mass Effect Relays of Ruin. Each episode follows a different planet or race rebuilding after the war. Turian refugees, Krogan colonists, Quarian flotillas seeking a new home. The arcs connect to the finale when a reactivated relay reveals something impossible. A signal from Andromeda.
Rex not happy.
So those were some ideas that the AI generated based on actual lore from the games. Even though I love the games, I don't know the lore off the top of my head. Something that Amazon would likely aim for is to focus on emotional realism. Prime's recent sci-fi, like The Expanse and Fallout, blend big lore with grounded character arcs. Start with one sector or isolated systems while hinting at galaxy-wide events. New protagonist but legacy DNA. Expect some references to Shepard, Liara, or the Normandy without relying on them. Morally complex storytelling. Yes, let's save the galaxy more. What does peace cost after you've already saved it once?
Hanging in space with a jazz trio.
Now that's just me playing around with AI. I just hope they remember what Mass Effect is really about. Morally gray choices, uncomfortable romance options, and Garrus calibrating for 47 straight episodes.
How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon.
Post your dream Mass Effect story in the comments. Bonus points if you include Blasto, the Hanar Spectre, or a Krogan cooking show.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
So what do you think? Do you want Shepard back, or do you want Amazon to boldly go where no BioWare writer has gone before? Drop your takes in the comments. And if you think Mass Effect should be R-rated, hit that like button harder than a Krogan headbutt. And remember, no matter what Amazon does, at least it's not a Fortnite adaptation. Yet. Don't forget to keep gaming.